They are able to radicalize and target and exploit a generation of young boys, in particular, away from healthy masculinity and into an insecure masculinity that requires the domination of others who are poorer, browner, darker, or a different gender than them.
So what do you think her definition of healthy masculinity is?
Healthy masculinity is being accepting to everybody, not telling anybody something that they don't want to hear. Everybody's truth can be their truth. Feminism is good, and women should, women aren't entitled to, or women shouldn't feel the need to reproduce or traditional marriage. Women can, have abortions whenever they want, and it's not a man's place to tell them when to do that. Pretty much just the typical Democratic Party line of women can do whatever they want, and even if it's evil, and it's not a man's place to tell a woman anything.
Before all this nonsense, what were men like? Let's look back if we're believers and that's our worldview. Biblically, what did men look like?
Warriors, providers.
Yeah.
They were the keepers of the women obviously keepers of the home, but they were fierce. They were swarthy. You didn't mess around with the men of old.
Men were the ones that, look at like Samson, look at David, look at even like Saul, even though Saul was, seen as not the greatest character in the Bible, to say the least, but the men, and I'm just using the Bible, as an example, but the men in biblical times were the ones that were used by God to go and physically accomplish and do hard things and adventure. And I think it's been twisted that that's toxic because it's somehow belittles women, and that women can't go and fight in the military. And whenever we flip the roles of the stay-at-home dads that are the hipster type, the latte drinking type, then they don't have anything to work for. They don't have any adventure